aunt is here, and we're just sharing it for politeness.
Hello.
Good morning, ma'am.
I'm drinking it.
There you go.
You said it was mine. Good morning. Hi. I'm talking to a couch. Is there a person in there?
Yeah, you talking to my feet. Hey.
Oh, there. Okay. I'm sorry. That's what I thought was a couch. Now I'm glad the couch moves with feet. Very nice. Hey, what's up? What you doing? How old are you?
39.
I'll go with my age for you. Just know what you're talking to. I'm 61.
Oh,
And
okay.
I don't discriminate against young people. I was young once. I obtained and kept all that in my heart. Okay? So if you have a
Okay.
problem, you look very relaxed because you're stretching out your legs.
Yeah, that's true.
Let him.
I
Ah,
will.
relax in here.
I was trying to let him know who he's talking to. When somebody sees an old woman that looks like me, they're thinking, there's Karen. Okay? They don't know when I used to wear braids and climb trees. They don't know. They know a segment of my personality. That's me.
Yeah, of course. So
I'll tell you
there's
who I
another way
am.
to do this app. What you do is you lost him. So the
All right,
timer went
well,
out. Or
he had
he,
his feet.
sometimes he. No, right. There's another way to do this app. What we could do is we can go and find people's stream that look like they would want to talk to her, like that old dude that was 60, had $50,000 worth of stuff to sell, and he was like, you know what I mean? And
All right.
there's different ways to do it. I can line you up with people
This
that
is
you
your. Let me
want to
go
talk
have
to.
some tea. All right. I don't talk to anybody in the morning. If you don't notice my tea coffee time, it's a long period.
No, I know.
You know,
I do.
and most
But
people, you just 9 o'clock in the morning, John. Most people are getting their mail from the day before, or going to get milk and coffee.
no,
or
I get
something,
it.
and
I get it.
checking in on their kids to go to school. It's
Right.
not 24 hours of that. You're
No, I'm just young at heart, and that's why I see. Like for a long time, I'm like, oh, these people are pedophiles. These people are pedophiles. No, the women get old, and I'm a man still young at heart, and I'm not matching up with her at the same aspects. The same thing with you, and like I get that. Now with Virginia, it's the same thing. She wants to sit there and she won't put her phone down. She can't get her. Like that's what she wants to do. I'm not asking her for anything unnormal. I'm not trying to beat or hurt
I don't
her.
no longer understand you and V
Mhm.
because it's a different world. When
Mhm.
old couples fought, nobody got dragged in, and the kids got a door shut on them, and they weren't allowed to know whether mom and dad were separating until mom and dad decided. This whole thing where everybody's voting, I want mom, I want dad. Okay, after divorce or when you're going to court and you're going in front of a judge, then you say,
It's not about deleting. She said, "Oh, I'm deleting the app."
I don't know
To
about
me,
the
no,
apps.
she did, and I
you
said
know
it's
what?
not
I
about that. It's about her
1,000
phone.
apps on your kids, and they re-download them 2 seconds later. I no longer freaks me
They're,
out.
yeah, because they're kids, and if you put the phone in your hand, then you're at fault, right? Let's be an adult here. If you were in court, standing in court, give me the answer you'd give in court,
What do you want
please.
me to say?
If you put the phone in your kid's hands, then you are at fault.
It depends on what the phone's for. It's meaning the kid's got a phone to make a phone call, or the kid's got the phone to play all day.
The phone, yeah, but to give them a phone that does just the phone is one thing. You give them a phone that has the ability to do apps.
Jess had that, and 1 or 2 apps. They don't sell them just. It's not how they make the money.
Right.
I try to
Right.
tell you guys it's very different. And you know what? I like money. I make money too. Then you got to decide.
She's going on a tangent. She's gonna fucking get my head going because it's my family, you know.
Somebody I think asked him if he wanted to sell
She's
$1,000
going.
sneakers, or it was one of the other gentlemen, and they made a huge amount of money. And they just said, you know what? The very people that got me here,
Right,
don't buy $1,000 sneakers,
and I'm on the
and I'm not doing that.
Okay, but I'm not talking about $1,000 sneakers, and that's the problem with talking to you is you associate with a completely crazy thing that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. We're talking about empathy and love, and the fact that in 2 people, right? Me, I'm talking about me and Virginia, and then we went into $1,000 sneakers. I asked you a simple question that if you were being asked in court, if it's your problem to give the if you're constituted as a bad person for giving your kid the phone, I'm over 18. I should be able to do an app. When you give it to your kids and they're doing TikTok, because listen to me, you do understand what I'm saying. If you were pretend we're in court right now, Mrs. Blah blah blah, right? Your nephew says that he has said that he wanted his kids not to be on TikTok and not have phones, and that it was his God-given right, and he was overridden, right?
That's between you and family court.
Right, but when we go to family court, what is family court? You're going to be sitting next to me because I'm going to ask you to go with me. So when we go to court, Aunt Gwen, right, because you're my aunt and I love you, when we go to court and you stand up there with me, this is what we say, and when they say back, Well, and I say, I didn't want them to have the phone, Your Honor. Then he's going to go, so now it's a dispute between me and her on she's using, and that's negative on my kids because of curse words. You understand? So now we have to start recording and getting information, right?
John.
I need you to be over there. But what I'm saying, I'm being transparent, you know, and I want your
You're
answering.
being transparent.
Oh.
You're not transparent.
As if we were in court right now. I want to hear what your opinion is on it.
You wanna
I
know
want
my
Flatter
opinion?
to hear it because he's recording
It
it.
just,
And then he can play it back for me later.
John, it just depends. You know what? A 16-year-old might need a cell phone, but
But does a kid
But what
under
I-
18 need a cell phone really? If their parents pick them up and put them on and off the bus? Did you get a cell phone?
John, it was a different era, okay?
Right,
And
but
there was
this
plenty of times I had to walk home from a school.
But can you agree
But there
that
was no calling a parent to get a ride home.
okay, Mrs. Ba Ba Ba.
I'm
Your
being
Honor,
honest
Your
to you.
Honor. But it's not, that's your opinion. But in this man's case, your nephew, do you think that he had the right to take the cell phones away and that his significant other should not have argued with him? She should have said, you're right. It's for the benefit of our kids, not turning into prostitutes, not standing there shaking their asses. You've seen where my kids have went. Now, please contest to the.
I'm the only one that on this right here between these two houses.
Are you kidding me?
And watch those two. Oh, what you guys did to those kids. I didn't take them anywhere nasty. If they're wearing makeup, I did makeup, but that was the appropriate age.
I get that. I'm not saying that you did anything wrong. You're just trailing again. You didn't even answer the question. The question was,
John,
is it within my fatherly right to say no? And I've been fighting with her since the trailer, since you moved in here. How long ago? 5 years? You came a year and some change after I moved in, after I was here, right? Remember, you came from Florida? Remember? You might not remember, but I do. I have a very
you were
good
here. Good.
memory.
Okay. Good.
But what I'm trying to say to you is